What's up, guys? Can you hear me? Yeah. See some pretties hopping on. You guys, I'm not a night owl at all. I'm normally like in bed by 9 o'clock, like watching some trashy TV. But I get so pumped for these calls. So excited for them. Let's see, let's give everybody just a minute and then we will start. What time is it? 9:02. Let's give people one more minute and then we'll roll. Can you guys believe that March is half over?
No.
Like, where does it go? It just started. I don't know. Okay, so as you guys are hopping on, I just want to let you know that if you're brand new to Zoom, there is a chat function at the bottom. If you hover over the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little bubble that says chat. At any time during this call, you can click that. If you have a question, type it there so you don't forget it. And we'll have people checking the chat and responding to questions as we go. The other thing is this call is going to be recorded. So after this is over, it'll take a minute to download, and then it will be posted in the Freedom Hackers group. So if there's something that you want to go back and listen to, you can go back and listen to it. And you can also comment questions on the video in the Freedom Hackers group. So that's the point of this whole call tonight. We want you guys to get all of your questions answered. I know that some people, this is not a big decision at all. You just see it, but some people want to know more information. I think I listened to a call before I joined, and then after the call, I was like, okay, I'm in, I'm ready. So hopefully you will get everything answered tonight that you need answered. You will come away from this call knowing if this is your next step, if this is something that's going to help you. So let me pull up my slides and we will get started. All right. You guys can see this, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so launching your Pruvit business. I am literally so excited because some of you guys' lives are going to change tonight. So let's just get right to it. So growing this business revolves around one thing. We help other people. That's what you do as a Pruvit promoter. Boiled down to the most basic sense, I think that's right.
Business.
Yeah, is you help people reach their health and wellness goals, and you help people grow these crazy, awesome Pruvit businesses. So that's it. That's your goal. That's your business plan, is you help people. Who we are. So Pruvit is headquartered in Texas and Kentucky. It was launched in September 2015 with the KETO OS operating system. We have had over 3.5 million experiences with people wanting these ketones. We don't sell products. We want people to be inspired to buy our products, participate in our community, and be an inspiration to others. Now, some people, if you have a direct sales background, you know that there is a benefit to getting in first. There's a benefit to being on the ground level of a company. I still consider this ground level because we are just past that 2-year mark that is basically like a make or break for direct sales companies. So we're past that. We're growing. We're really growing fast still. We're still in that initial growth phase. And for most of you, you maybe have 1 or 2 promoters on your Facebook in your warm network. So this is a chance that you get to be the first one. You get to be the person who introduces these people. And I can tell you, because I have done this twice now, when you're the first person on your Facebook feed that starts promoting a product, you're going to get all the sales. So you don't want to wait until all of your neighbors, the other moms at your kid's school, the people at your church, you don't want to wait until they're Pruvit promoters before you sign up. You want to be the first one. All right, so this is a totally new conversation. We are literally changing the health and wellness game. This is the very first exogenous ketone supplement. It was inspired by government-funded research through the, hold on, is somebody, I need to mute, hold on.
Yep.
Can everybody mute, please? Okay, there it goes. All right, so it was government-funded research through the Department of Defense and the Office of the Navy. The operating system acts like a 4th macronutrient. It delivers superhuman performance fuel to optimize better health, fitness, and wellness. This is just a little bit of third-party validation. And basically, this research that these people have been doing, that Pruvit has been doing, we've been working with scientists, neuroscientists, doctors, all of these people. And if you'll notice that there's been a lot more coverage of keto lately. It's becoming more mainstream because people are realizing that low fat is not necessarily the best thing. People are fatter than ever, even though, you know, the Food Guide Pyramid that came out in the 80s recommended that everybody eat low fat, not low carb, but low fat, and wanted people to eat 6 servings of carbs a day. Well, that has not worked for us. So we're flipping the script. We're doing something that's kind of against the grain, but more and more people are finding out that there's so many benefits to it. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to find everybody who's not muted. I can still hear somebody's husband. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so some benefits of the ketones. Fat loss versus weight loss. So this means that the scale might not necessarily change. But your body composition changes. You're actually flushing out fat cells versus anything that can affect weight loss, which is hormones, meal timing, water. I mean, literally, like, there's so many different things that can affect the number on the scale. But this product specifically targets fat cells and flushes them from your body. Fast and sustained energy, mental focus and clarity, strength and endurance, decreased inflammation, better recovery, muscle preservation, appetite control, better biomarkers, and it's for everyone who wants better. All right, so this was a question that we got in the Freedom Hackers group, and it was, what about people who don't want to follow the low-carb diet? And this is the official answer from the Pruvit FAQ. Is that you can experience the benefits of ketones without diet modification. And that is true. So if you go back to this last slide, like, you are going to have a boost of energy. You are going to feel more mental focus and clarity right after you drink the ketones. You might even feel stronger at the gym if you use it as sort of like a pre-workout supplement. But just personally, I think that educating people on the keto, low carb, high fat diet is your best bet. We have sort of like this transition. It's right here. It's called pruvitnow.com/the native zone. And it's 8 steps to help you sort of decrease your healthy carbs, make a few healthier lifestyle choices. So I personally think that you should point all of your customers in that direction. And then I said, you know, the more you learn about ketones, ketosis, the effects, the benefits, the health benefits, the more that you're going to want to sort of recommend that anyway and help people change to that sort of lifestyle. As far as general weight loss, if you're just using this as a supplement, you're eating whatever you want, weight loss is still going to be calories in versus calories out. This is not something that is, I mean, it is kind of magic, but it's not going to wipe out like a number 6 combo that you eat for lunch. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. All right. So here we've got some of our, this is just some of our own promoters' personal before and afters using this product. So that's Michelle. This is Trisha. Trisha is postpartum. Here's Kristen's. You can see that it seems to target your waistline, which I think all of us love. Let's see, there's Jessica. That's my before and after, my 10-day. And then we've got Brooke over here. Look at her grimace in the first one. Cracks me up. And we're actually going to hear from Brooke next. So Brooke is a relatively new promoter. She is a full-time working mom of 2. She has 2 little kiddos. She has a great job, a husband, and she is anti-MLM, but she is also pretty much crushing her Pruvit business. So Brooke. Brooke, are you there? Oh Lord, we lost her. Okay, we'll come back to Brooke.
I think she is muted, Heather.
Is she? Is she trying to talk? Oh, okay, let me unmute her. Brooke.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Sweet. Yeah, I was down on my phone, and I don't know. I'm used to doing that for work because I use the same platform, and I forgot you muted me. Okay. Cool.
Sorry about that.
Is it echoey or anything since I'm on my phone versus the computer?
No.
You're good?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Cool. So I can be kind of wordy, so you guys give me the red flag if I start talking too much. So I just want to talk to you guys a few minutes about my perspective on things because, like a bunch of you that are probably on the call, I have been for many years, at least from the business perspective, very kind of like Heather said, not kind of anti-MLM. For me personally, I've been very supportive of friends and people I don't even know who have businesses that they run, and I've been a customer of many different products, still a current customer of many products. But from the actual promoter or coach perspective, I've always just rolled my eyes at I did a live video a couple of days ago on my own page, and I talked about how every single time somebody posts something on my Facebook page, I roll my eyes at them. I've probably rolled my eyes at some of you, and you probably rolled down at some of me, and that's okay. But I guess my point is, when I have historically thought about a network marketing role as a promoter or a coach, I think about those obnoxious cut and paste emails that people send to you in your inbox. They put a little line at the top that says, "Hey girl, how you doing?" And then big, huge paragraph about all this crap you don't care about. "Hey, do you want to buy it?" No, I don't want to buy it. I definitely don't. And, that's just in my head what network marketing was. And I didn't want to be associated with it. But if I wanted a product that I researched on my own, that somebody happened to be selling, and they were less obnoxious than everybody else that was selling it, I might contact you. So that's like my attitude, kind of always has been my attitude towards this whole situation. And you guys might be the same way. And so I'm here to tell you what the other side of it can look like. It's not all like that. And I can attest to that with my experience so far with Pruvit, which has been, I don't know, what do you think? Like not even 3 months. It was like mid-December, I think, when I came on board. So, so the other side of the coin for me, which even if all that other crap didn't exist. The other reason I never thought about myself as being a person who would be a good fit, quote unquote, for network marketing was just the way that my life is structured. I do have a full-time job. I travel quite a bit for work. My husband travels a lot for work. Like Heather said, I have 2 small children. I've got a 3-year-old and a 9-month-old, so I'm kind of in the postpartum situation too. I have a really busy social calendar. You know, I have a really solid career and path forward with that. And so in my head, I'm like, well, I don't have time for that. I don't need any of that. I'll buy the products and that's fine. Like, this just isn't for me. So even, you know, it was just never even an option for discussing anything. So anyway, hopefully that sets kind of the tone for how I approached this side of the business. And so let me tell you a minute about how I did the whole 180 and why I'm sitting here talking to you right now. So Tiffany Blackburn, she's on the call somewhere. She's one of my old childhood friends. And, you know, she's one of those people who's done a couple of different network marketing businesses. And she's really great with all of her real videos that she does of her real life. And you know, I was watching her when she first started trying the ketones products. And I was just watching her and really impressed with some of the things all she was doing was sharing her journey. She was sharing her experience about, you know, how she bought a 10-day pack of ketones and the results she was seeing. You know, she was losing weight, which was really, really great. She kept talking about, you know, if you've tried everything and I've tried everything, this is working. Like, just listen up. This is going to work for you. But the thing that made its impression upon me the most is she kept talking about all this energy, like the energy. And as a postpartum mom at the time, I was, you know, 6 months postpartum, exhausted, unbelievably exhausted. I wanted to learn more. I thought, you know, well, why the hell not? I'll try. I have tried everything to lose weight. I've got all this extra fat that I cannot get rid of from being postpartum. I'll try it. Okay, cool. And you guys, I turned into one of those people. Like Heather was saying at the beginning of this, she listened into one of these promoter calls. This is the first one I've ever been on. I've never listened in or been on a promoter call for any brand of anything. Like, this is the first one right here. I didn't ask her any questions other than some clarifying things. I went online and did all the research. I read through the pay plan. I did all the stuff, and I said, well, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a promoter. Hey, Tiffany, make sure I'm doing this right. How do I sign up to be a promoter? She's probably thinking, what the hell are you talking about? But sure. So, you know, the reason that I went from like way over here to way over here was because it was a product that I used and believed so strongly in from the get-go that I thought, you know what? I could do what she did. I feel comfortable sharing my journey. You know, she hasn't been, you know, doing all the obnoxious stuff that I hate. And you know what? All I really want is some free products. This stuff's great. I'll do this and promote it to some people. And, you know, all that's been great. I have made a little extra cash. I haven't put a ton of effort into it like a lot of you guys do. You know, I do earn free products, and I'm seeing some great results. You guys, I've lost 22 pounds. I'm smaller now than I was when I got married. And I'm like Tiffany, I've tried everything. I've done all the crazy diets. So all that stuff's good. But the thing, and I'm going to do it again. So 2 days ago, I was talking on my page and I got a little teared up. I feel like I'm going to do it again because the thing that has been like the biggest surprise of all of this whole thing was, you know, who cares about the money? Who cares about, you know, the weight loss is nice and everything. But you guys, I feel like, take it a step further, I feel like I've found another, like a secondary purpose. Because the thing that's so exciting for me is all of the people who have apparently inspired along the way just from sharing what I've done. And you guys, I don't need to go through all the numbers, but I asked all the people who are in my group and my page, like, to, if they felt like it, share with me, you know, if they've lost pounds, if they feel better about themselves, any positive impact I've had or that our group has had on them. And 2 days ago, it was around like the 900-something pounds mark. Since talking about it, more people have told me, and just some people who responded. I know that since middle of December, I've inspired over 1,200 pounds of people to lose weight, whether it's keto or ketones, but like that's just freaking mind blowing, right? I mean, that like, I don't know. I feel so strongly about that. And it's been more important for me to inspire those people at this point than myself. And then the other way around, like I'm internally inspired and it's holding me accountable. So this whole thing's just been really, really, it's been amazing. And I didn't even see it coming. I wasn't looking for it. And, you know, I freaking am talking to you guys on my first promoter call I've ever even joined. So it's been really, really crazy. So I'll wrap it up now. So I said all of that stuff just to get to my main point here, which is why you're all here. So if you guys have told 2 people about keto or about ketones or about your health journey, whatever it is, just 2 people, you should do this. Like, don't even give it a second thought. This is what you should do. If you've already taken the time to carve out a portion of your night to come listen to this right now, or if later when you guys are listening to this recording, you already know that this is what you should be doing. You're already invested. Just do it, you guys. Everybody else is going to tell you about the next steps and how much easier it is for you and the tiny little baby investment that is nothing that you would have to input to this. But like, don't even give it a second thought. This is for you. You're in the right spot and you are with the right people. Just mark my words and trust me, I do not bullshit. Not even a little bit. But anyway, I'll hand it back to Heather now. I hope that was turned out to be a rah-rah speech there at the end. But you guys, I can't tell you how much this has meant for my life, and I didn't even see it coming.
Yes. So I asked Brooke yesterday, I think. I was like, hey, can you talk on our call? Because I've got my leaderboard here and like you're crushing it. And she was like, well, what do you want me to talk about? And I was like, well, just talk about how you were like anti-MLM. And
yeah, I was kind of pissed, you guys, even like, I mean, really, sorry for the cursing if that's appropriate, but I don't know. I'm just super hypercritical of like even like telemarketers, they call me. I don't know. I'm a salesperson in my real job, and so I'm just like, these people are idiots. What are they doing? You know, I'm just not very nice in my head, not outwardly, but in my head to any of it. So I've done a full 180. And you guys, one more thing. Some people do this, and I can tell you that even though I've had this little bit of success, not putting too much effort into it, I have never, and maybe I never will, gone out and reached out to people I didn't know or spammed my friends. It's all happening organically. It's a product that people want, people need, they see it working, and it's just creating a fire, and it's spreading. It is not dialing for dollars. It is not sending out 100 emails a day. It's organic growth. It's amazing.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to unmute Tiffany Blackburn. Miss Tiffany was the highest
Oh, you muted yourself, Heather. I can't hear you. Okay, repeat.
My gift is to promise you that you don't have to be perfect because you do not. Miss Tiffany she's gonna speak for a minute next, and I just want to introduce her because she is the top leader on our team. Last month, the shortest month of the year, we didn't even have a sale. She brought in the most new volume, which means new customers. She had the most new customers out of our giant team of like 1,500 people. So she knows a little something about sharing the Pruvit ketones. And Tiffany, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
How many copy and paste messages have you sent with these Pruvit ketones?
What do you mean?
Like, have you ever like spammed people?
Oh God, no. I mean, no. Ew. Like what Brooke just said. I really feel like I don't have to say anything. Brooke literally just I was crying, and like she just hit the nail on the head on so.
It's fine. I said. Rich, can you give me some, please?
Shirley, since you've already had some, give some to your sister. Okay? Deal? Go share.
I'll let I muted first. Are we good? Okay, I'm just going to go into it. I don't know what's going on. So Heather asked me to just basically tell y'all what I do. And like I said, Brooke said about everything. I feel like I don't even need to really say anything, but I'll tell you what I do. I'm still doing another MLM company, a makeup company. So I've got 2 of these things going on. But I don't sell. You don't have to be a salesperson to do this. A lot of people have said that before. You know, they've thought about it, but like, I don't know how I don't want to sell. I can't sell. I can't do what you do. You're just so good at it. It just comes natural. If you go and you look at my page, I have a personal page and I have my group Tips Transformation Tribe page. And I pretty much put, honestly, the same thing on both. With the Tips Transformation Tribe, it's such a cool group because everybody's doing the ketones and keto together. So we do a lot of recipes and people share what they're eating when they're out. I'll do like go to the grocery store and do keto food finds and stuff. But I also, my personal page, I put it all out there. That I feel like is how I have grown, and just by being open. I'm not selling, I'm sharing. As cheesy as it sounds, I'm sharing. I do before after pictures a couple times a month, maybe. I'll go to the grocery store and take a picture. I sit in the car rider lane and I'll get whatever groceries I got. I got a big box back here and I'll sit there, eat them, you know, and tell in front of people and tell them, you know, if I like it, if I don't. And that's literally it, y'all. You don't have to be, I think it's worse, like Brooke said, and like Heather said, I cannot stand. I'm one of those when, you know, you're just seeing the same thing over and over again. There was a certain company that everybody was copy paste. You saw it everywhere. You'll never see that with me. And with the most, you know, all the Pruvit people, because you don't have to. That's one of the awesome things is you don't have to be salesy. This stuff, it sells itself. When people try the ketones, I mean, that's my one thing I always do say is you just got to try it to understand it. Once you do, they're magical. You know, it's not just about the weight loss, it's how you feel. So many people need this energy or craving this energy, and that was huge to me. And I think that's what, you know, I had told Brooke as well. So this is what I do. I literally share my pictures. I share my foods I eat. I'll go to the gas station and get some new pork rinds and a new flavor, and I'll share that. And that's what's getting people's attention. And you don't have to, like I said before, you don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to have it in you. Like Brooke said, if you have shared this, if you have some friends you've shared it with, you could do this. Because like she said, I'm repeating like what she said, it's like a fire. It's literally just spreading like crazy, y'all. This is not one of those things that is just, oh, it's going to kind of get old. This is the real deal, y'all. And it's like Heather said, it's ground floor. We only have ketones, okay? We've got ketones and we have keto cream. Can you imagine what our future is? Like, I get so freaking excited thinking about where the time we have joined and what is to come. I'm just like, y'all, this is your time. If you are here, if you are watching this after, this is your sign. If you needed a sign, this is your sign. Guys, I hear so many times from my other MLM company, people saying, oh, I wish I'd have got in, you know, that first year. God, could you imagine the people that started right then? Okay, this can be you, okay? We have basically one product, you know, and obviously different flavors and everything, but we've got one product. And it's magical. This product is magical. So can you just think for a second where we're going to be in a couple of years? Don't miss out. Don't look back and have regrets. If you love the ketones, you need to be selling the ketones, because I'm sure you're telling people, I'm sure you're telling other moms, other dads, people at the gym, people at school, whatever. Anybody can do this. If you can take a picture, if you can just share your passion, that's what I started crying when Brooke was talking, because this has become such a passion for me. Every day I get messages from people that not just about the losing weight, but like their diabetes numbers are better, their A1Cs, they have energy to do stuff, they're happier, just so many things. It's literally changing people's lives, and I just want everybody that loves these things to take the advantage of making money on it too. I mean, why not? That's literally what I there's not one thing to lose. You have not one thing to lose. And I always say, and I feel like this is so key, if nothing has worked, you just found what will. And that's in so many aspects, not just the ketones, but for job stuff too. If you need extra money, if you want to stay at home, if you want to be with your babies at home, if nothing else has worked, you just found what will. And it won't be overnight, but it will happen, because guys, this is getting ready to blow up. I mean, the guys behind and girls behind our company, they are just geniuses, and I cannot wait to see what they have, for our future, because it's going to be crazy. I know it is. If the ketones are the beginning, can you just imagine what's to come? So, and one more thing. If nothing else, why you should join. So many people say, "Oh my gosh, I need more ketones. I want more ketones. I want to try this." Do it for the free ketones, y'all. That's kind of why I signed up. I was like, well, I can share, and then I'll get some free ketones. And then that turned into, and I think we're going to money later, but do it for the free ketones, and then watch what happens. Okay? So I think I covered everything, Heather. Anything else? I think that's it. Are you still muted, Heather?
Again, share my gift with you guys. You don't have to be perfect to run a badass business. Yes, that was great, Tiffany. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me share to my nerdy slides again. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so this is Catherine. Now, Catherine is another promoter on our team who has not been in MLMs before. So I wanted her to share a little bit about how she got started, how she has grown her business. She's actually the #2 promoter on our team right now. Actually, I need to unmute her. No, you're unmuted, right?
I think I'm unmuted.
Yeah, you're unmuted. All right. Yeah. Go.
Go. Okay. So my name is Catherine Doss, and I got started in the ketones from Heather on Halloween. Good call to quit sugar on Halloween. Yeah, that was a mistake. But I started my 10-day experience then, and I lost almost 7 pounds in those first 10 days, and I was like, this is insane. My husband asked me, like, really, you're going to go past 10 days? And I was like, well, why not? And so I kept going, and I felt better and better and better and had higher and higher energy, and I was like, this is amazing. And I did. I mean, I'm going to repeat again. All I did was start sharing. I shared on my page. I shared with friends who were like, what did you just do in the last 10 days to make such a difference? And people were like, well, how do I get them? Well, how do I get them? Well, how do I do it? And as much as I love my sweet Heather, I started realizing that it would probably be profitable if I was able to get these ketones to people. So I bought an experience pack, or not experience pack, but the big promoter pack, and I had no idea what I was doing, to the point where, like, Heather was a godsend, and the whole team of people that you have with you in terms of resources and who is going to help you figure out how to do this is wonderful. Like, I'm serious. These people told me which mailing envelopes I could buy and how to run a PayPal sticker on them so I could send them to people. Like, these are things that people who have done direct sales, have not done direct sales, have no idea how to do. So, like, I was starting from ground zero. And that was, like, right before Christmas or so. Yeah, about then. And I will tell you that, so I started, I think my first experience packs that I sent out, my first 10 days were like at the end of December. I've made over $4,000 on experience packs alone through PayPal. And that's insanity. And then, of course, there's commissions online that once these people realize how wonderful these products are, they want to go and buy them online. And so, like, it's a no-brainer. Like, yes, does it take me a little bit of time to get, my computer set up and my products and figure out what's going on? Yes, but there's a whole team of people who are ready to help you figure that out. There is a chat group that is going constantly. We make each other laugh all day long about any sort of thing that you could ever imagine or question or want to know, or who has some keto cream for me, or who can help me with this, or I can't make this work, or I have a customer who's saying this, what can I do? And to have like this whole team of resource that's helping you along the way is invaluable. Like, there's no way that you could do this without that. So I teach preschool. I have a little boy that's about to be 9 tomorrow. His birthday's tomorrow. And a 6-year-old wild and crazy girl. And it's just been life-changing for us. Like, my kids say, is that keto? What is that? Is that keto? And they just know what's happening. And I would never turn away from this. Like, I never in a million years would have thought that I would be running a Facebook group that has almost 300 members in it since December. And that's seriously all I've been doing is saying, hey, if you like them, would you share with your friends and invite them here too? Let's all figure this out together. And it's been unbelievable. So that's all I got. Oh, Heather, you made it.
Okay. Yes, that was perfect, Catherine. Perfect. Yeah, and so just to give you a little backstory. So Catherine has been a customer of mine for a while when we were with our other company, and she was so quiet. And she was just very quiet. She was there, she was quiet, she kind of did her own thing. And so to see her grow and then, grow as a leader and be helping all these people, and this passion is really cool. And that's it's just another part of it, is watching people start businesses that, at zero. I mean, everybody starts at ground zero. This is really not, it's an equal playing field, okay? When you come into direct sales, everybody starts at zero, but to see people grow and like to know that you've been able to earn thousands of dollars, I mean, that's almost like a Disney World trip. Like, that's how I think of things. You know what I'm saying? So I love that you shared. Thank you. Okay, so let's get to, this is just a little bit of the duplication that she was talking about. So we do have several groups. We also have, this is company-wide. This is a Pruvit Pulse app. And when you sign up, you download this app, and then everybody in our team sends things. So there's daily training calls that you can get on. They're not mandatory, but if you feel like things aren't really working, you need to plug in, there's always this resource that you can plug in to a larger team right there on your phone. We have groups, Facebook pages. Earlier today, we shared like an email template for people that gives people who have bought 10-day experiences recipe ideas and just helpful things like that. So we do share a lot of things. So let's go to this next. All right, so this is how we earn. And so our compensation plan is kind of confusing, but you earn by helping others. When you help others, you're going to earn Pruvit bucks, which is what people were talking about. That's free ketones. You're going to earn referral rewards. There are different profit pools. There is even a car bonus. There are incentive trips. Everything is based on volume. So the more you sell, the more you'll earn. And the great thing about our compensation plan versus some of the older MLM compensation plans is that we don't have a binary system. So in a binary system, for those of you that don't know, a binary system is like this. And you have to have like equal volume. So you could have rock stars on this side and nobody really on this side. And it doesn't matter because it has to be even. Ours is not like that. Ours is based on volume alone, and all of the volume beneath you rolls up. So it's really cool. It's a really great way to earn and to make sure that you are rewarded for your efforts. It's not so much like you were put in a good spot or whatever. It's really based on what you do to build your own business. And then let's see, I'm going to pass it over to Kristen in just a minute. But this is, so I actually earned the car bonus my second month with Pruvit. I earned this brand new Lexus GX 420, I think that's what it's called. But it had 5 miles on it. I drove it off the lot, and it was like surreal to me to be able to do that, because that is not something that I would have been able to afford on my own. Just like as a married couple, that's not something that we would have purchased because my car payment is pretty expensive. On my own, it's definitely something that I would have never been able to purchase like without my husband's help. But because of Pruvit, I was able to go in, purchase this vehicle in my name, and Pruvit makes the payments every month. So the car bonus is real and people actually do earn it. This pretty BMW is Miss Kristen's, and she is a 10-day experience slinger. She sells a ton of 10-day experiences. And she just got that brand new BMW, that beautiful brand new BMW, in part because of her Pruvit business. So I'm going to pass the baton to her so she can talk about money. Oh, she's muted. Why is it not unmuting you? It won't let me unmute you.
Yay! It's me!
Oh.
That's why you've been my ride or die for 2 decades, because we still ain't got it figured out. Hey, everybody, I'm Kristen. And do you have slides for me, or do you want me just to talk? Do you have slides? You're muted. Slides? Yes. No. 1 minute. Okay. These right here, I'll just talk to you about how I sell my 10-day experiences. These right here, do you see these? That was this past 2 days. $1,300 this week since Sunday in 10-day experiences I've made, which is absolutely crazy. But everybody get excited. Today's the 15th. This is when we got paid too from Pruvit as well. I'm so excited I got paid. But anyways, talking about the compensation plan with Pruvit. When you sign up as a promoter, when you sign up with one up, do you have these? You don't have the slides like last time with the promoter packs? No, keep going. No. The promoter pack. All right, there we go. See, okay. we got it, girl. We got it. All right. So when you sign up as a promoter, you pay a $37 annual business fee. What gives you your website, all that good stuff. So when you sign up, you can pre-sell your sample packs, or you can go ahead and purchase one of the promoter packs. And what we recommend is you go ahead and purchase the middle one, the one that's $9.28, because that starts you out at rank 5 pay. I know that someone had asked me, we'll take questions at the end. I've talked to a lot of fabulous ladies that I'm so excited. I see you on the call. I see you, beautiful. I see you on the call. But anyways, we'll get to your questions in a little bit. But that rank 5 pay, which means, and my cat have a ball with a bell in it somewhere downstairs, and I'm about to go insane. But anyways, okay, that rank 5 pay, what that means is that you start out at, is it 40% commission off retail sales, Heather? 40%, which is the highest rank pay for 1 year. You're locked in for 1 year. So that's your thing that you need to do. When you sign up as a promoter, you sign up with that experience pack, or you have 14 days after you sign up to receive that rank 5 and order that experience pack. On the 14th day, let's go to our go button slide, please, our nerdy slide. Do you see that little green button? Okay, so once you sign up as a promoter, you've got 14 days to hit that button right there. That's when your bonuses start. Okay, if you don't hit that go button in 14 days, it's automatically going to start. I had to hit my go button on the second day of being a promoter, because what that go button means is once you hit that go button, people can order off your Pruvit website. Now, you're selling these, like I showed you earlier, these experience packs, these lovely little things that I love, made my car payment today with. Anyways, you sell those on your own, but for your Pruvit website and that shop and store for yourself to be open, you have to hit that go button. And once you hit that go button, there are different bonuses, and there's time frames for bonuses. The first one is that you can, well, like she said, you can earn up to $750 bonuses within 30 days. The first one, you've got 14 days to hit a $250 bonus, and then you got another 14 days to hit the $500 bonus. And then you're also getting your monthly commissions once you hit a certain rank, which is rank 2. You're opened up to daily pay, which you'll be paid weekly as well. I mean, there's so many ways to get paid with Pruvit, which is different than the other MLMs that I know that we are used to. So we got only paid a little bit, but it's 40% commission, which is awesome. So anyways, like I said, there are so many different ways you get paid. You get paid through PayPal for your experience packs. You get paid through Pruvit for your sales on there. You get bonuses, and the bonuses just keep going. I mean, once your back office is opened up, like when I first signed up, and I signed up under Heather because her and I found it. We had Starbucks, coffee. This may not be coffee. Hold on just a second. We had coffee one day, and we were like, what about these ketones? And we both were like, yeah, we're going to do something different. So anyways, I signed up under Heather, and we opened up this back office, and we were like, what is going on here? There's like all this money to be made. Like, we got to hit this. We got to hit this. And that's what we are here for, to push you to hit these goals. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. We'll help you get that way. I think there's not really too much more else to say. The compensation plan in your back office, there is a PDF file that explains everything in detail, but that's how we get paid. I mean, you get paid monthly, like today's the 15th, so we got paid for February, and so we got our big check. And then, you get paid, obviously, every time that you sell an experience pack, you get paid through your PayPal. So that's about it. Anything else I missed, guys?
Kristen, did you explain that you can make a full-time income just off the 10-day experiences?
No, I do not. Okay. I'm not very high ranked because I focus more on my experience packs. I don't know why I do that. That's just my jam. That's what I do. Like I showed you, that's how I think I've hit like rank 3 something. I don't know. But anyways, it depends on what month it is. But what I love about this business that Heather explained before is your success does not rely on the people underneath you, that right leg and that left leg, and trying to play that chess game of, well, I got to have my all-star on this side, so I got to have an all-star on this side. It's everybody underneath you, but you can make money on your own by selling these experience packs, and that's what I do. that's what you see me doing. You know, if somebody wants to sign up as a 20-day, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. I mean, now I'm going to tell you the truth. I hit all the bonuses. I hear the 250, the 500, you know, I did hit those. But like when it comes to experience packs, that's what my jam is, because I'm a people person. I love selling. I love talking to people. I have a big following. So you don't just have to sell 20-day servings of the ketones or have a certain rank to make money. I mean, like I said, Sunday, I was looking at it. You probably saw me doing a lot of work. I was adding up my money. I've made $1,300 since Sunday selling experience packs. So, I mean, that's a good chunk of change.
That's not including any like official Pruvit customers. That's just you collecting this money in your PayPal and sending out these little pink packages.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And I think that's different.
No, go ahead, babe.
I think that's different from, you know, that you can do it on your own. I mean, if you work and you get rewarded.
And so you get the Pruvit bucks, you know, and there's so much that I can explain. You guys don't get overwhelmed. That's what I'm telling you. The new ones on the call, don't get overwhelmed with all this bullshit that we're saying, because we're going to explain it to you and you're going to hear it 45,000 times. I mean, I'm just going to say that. And the thing about it is I never order anything full price. It's usually on Smart Ship. I already have that, you know, that come out today, the OS 2.1. I had that shit sold before I even bought it. I mean, that's just, I don't buy it full price, I ain't buying it. You know, everything's, you know, my husband's Smart Ship comes in the morning, by the way, P.S., Heather, we need coffee. But, so like, that's what these are waiting on right here, you know? So, I mean, so that was only like a couple $100 that we paid. And so I made probably, after expenses paid, I have honestly made $1,000 since Monday on selling experience.
Yeah, girl.
Get it. No, that's why my husband was like, he didn't call it. He said, "Did you get paid?" I said, "It ain't none of your damn business."
I know. I have to tell my husband too. I'm like, can you not worry about my monies? And
exactly. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, you need to worry about yourself. And that's one of the things that I love about this business. So I didn't realize this. I've always thought that home-based business is mostly for like moms, you know, people who have little kids and they're running people. But when we went to Epic, and Tiffany can back me up on this, there were a ton of dudes who are balling out at this Pruvit business. The very top, like some of the very top people, and the very top person in this company is a man. And I know that I've heard from a lot of you guys that your husbands are on board. They want to kind of help. Like they like the ketones. They like the keto lifestyle as far as the food goes. It's good. So they eat it and they're excited. So I think that's something else that's cool, is that this isn't, you know, makeup or nails or something like that. I mean, it really is something that you can get your entire family involved in and do together. All right, so let me pass to Jennifer Lopez. There she is, waving me down. All right, I'm unmuting you.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay!
My beauty queen.
Hi. So my name is Jen Lopez. I've been with Pruvit for a few months. I want to say since January, right, Heather? Yeah. I was with another MLM. I have a very long history on MLMs, and they do work. It's just you need to find something that you're really passionate about, and you really need to find something that works for you. Because if it doesn't work for you, it's really not going to work for anybody else, because nobody is going to believe you. You are a representation of what it is that you are talking about. So if it ain't working, they're going to read through the lines and they're going to see that you're BSing. So I have always been into health and wellness. I have a family history of breast cancer, and this has always been in the back side of, you know, my brain. And I always knew that we were pretty much designed perfectly, and we can heal ourselves from the inside out. It's just how we fuel ourselves to be able to do that. So I've even gotten a small certification in nutrition, and I just love what food and just what we can do for ourselves. So when I saw Heather switch, because we were in the MLM together before, when I saw her switch, I'm like, okay, you know, it doesn't sound like something I want to do. I don't know, you know, bacon, cheese, come on, that doesn't sound right. But then I saw all of her accolades, and I saw how happy, and I mean, it was even through the photos, you can see that she was glowing. I'm like, all right, wait a second. let me see something a little bit more about these ketones and what she's talking about. And then I saw the direct link on how when you remove sugars and you remove carbohydrates, there's nothing to feed cancer, as well as a lot of other autoimmune diseases. So, you know, that just was like, okay, stop, sit down, do some research, and figure out what this is. So once I saw all of the science behind it and how even NASA was backing this, I said, okay, I think I'm going to make this switch. I prayed about it, and I said, you know, God, if this is for me, I'm just gonna do it. And then, you know, whoever isn't for me, may that just go in the wind. I made the switch, and actually before I made the switch, I saw the promoter packs, and that $900 and something was like really scary for me, because I was in this other company, I wasn't making any money, so $900 and something really just I couldn't afford it. So then Heather told me about the pre-sale option and how you can pretty much tell people, hey, listen, if you want to do this with me, you give me this amount of money, and then I'll send it to you when I order it. I didn't even go public about it because I was still kind of, you know, thinking about making the switch. And I was able to get the money, the full amount for the box, in 2 days. So this was, again, not going on social media, just privately talking to a couple friends and be like, hey, listen, I'm thinking about doing this. I really like this. Do you want to do it with me? And I got it all.
Hold on. She just told you guys how to pre-sell 200 ketone samples and collect your money. If you don't have the $900 right now to get started, this is how you do it. Right here.
Yes, 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 yes. So you don't have to come out of your own pocket to be able to invest in this amazing company. I mean, I'm helping someone with cancer right now. I'm helping a few people with diabetes. This is definitely for me, 100%. Again, if you don't have these two key factors, which is glucose, it's sugar, and carbs, it can't feed all of this other stuff. So I love it. I fell in love the second that I came on board. Heather and her team, I feel like I'm home. I am Latina. I do use the word y'all a lot, so I feel like I'm part of the group. But I am all about, you know, trying to do what's best for my family. I do have 3 small boys, and I raise my goddaughter as well. And my dream is to be able to pay off my mortgage, because with this business, y'all, my husband and I are buying a house in a couple of weeks. So I'm able to help now, like fully help with paying the mortgage and these huge bills, and still be able to be here for my kids. So if you guys are ever looking for something that's truly going to help with those around you, take out the disease and take out all of those really icky just ailments in their bodies, this is it. If you are looking for an opportunity to truly help your family financially, this is it. So if you have any questions, give it to God, because this is the answer. If y'all are ready to join this amazing team, we are here with open arms and can't wait to get started. So like everybody was saying, this is your time. This is now. Do it, because tomorrow's not guaranteed to anybody. Love y'all.
Yes, Jen Lopez. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I said, yes, Jen Lopez. I just adore you. Thank you so much for doing that. That is it, you guys. I am going to let this download and I will post it in the Freedom Hackers group. If you have a question, please. Oh, go. Oh.
Yeah, I was just going to open it up because I know that sorry, Jen just had me in tears the whole time. But anyways, I know that I had a couple that had some questions. If you want to unmute everybody real quick.
Oh,
and just have that just a couple minutes.
Okay.
Because I know that I had a few good questions. If they want to speak up now, if not, they can message me later.
Okay.
Whenever I stop crying. Thanks, Jen.
Okay. I know. I just tried to unmute everybody. If you can't unmute yourself, just wave.
Does anybody have a question? Wave.
Okay, I see. This is Catherine. I see someone asked if you have to purchase a pack every year, the promoter pack every year to keep going. No, you do not need to purchase a pack to stay active. I will tell you the amount of ketones that you will go through, you will end up buying more than that initially comes with that first pack. But that's just to refuel your own source to then make more 5 or 10 day experience packs. So basically, once you've gotten to the point where you're needing to buy more product to make 5 or 10 day packs, you're probably already have enough money to purchase that product. So it's like an ongoing cycle. But no, there is no requirement to buy another pack after you buy the initial experience pack.
Yeah, the only fee that we have is what? There's a $37 promoter fee that is annually. That is it.
Don't ever buy anything full price. We have sales. You have Smart Ship. You have promoters sales, 22, 11%, 25%. There's always some type of sale every so often. Stock up on that. And the big key is for yourself and for your significant other. I don't care if it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mother, your brother, your sister, your mother, daughter, whatever. Put them on Smart Ship too. So like you can have a Smart Ship going at least every 2 weeks to get product.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, you're not going to keep it on the shelves. It's not going to sit on. It don't sit on my shelves.
Yeah.
So
you're getting 22% off twice a month, and so you order at what you need with those orders. In addition to the sales that we do have, and then you're also going to be getting free product from your Pruvit bucks. So like every month when we get Pruvit bucks, I get over $400 of free ketones that I then resell. So there is a way to be smart about it, but you definitely always want to be like the way that we build our business is the 10-day experiences, the 10-day packs. So you want to keep continuing to get those out the door because that's how your business will grow.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else have any questions?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Just message one of us or whoever invited you to this call. Just message us if you have any other questions. But I would go ahead and do it. Jump. Just jump. Why not?
Can't wait to see you guys in the team chat. Night, ladies. Thanks for joining us.